Hello all, this is YouTube, Rumble, TikTok, channel update for September 15th, 2023. I'm going to put 2 in 1 for the sake of it, because it has to do with 2 in 1. This past 2 weeks have been, let's just say, not entertaining, because it's getting down to the real thing. We're going to analyze the media and the government. Profiling, shall I say. I'm going to. We recently found out that the pedophiles in colleges and in younger schools, where they're ranging from kids 15 and under, to start listening and start reading pornographic novels. Okay? Let's put it this way. And it's past the point where I could care less what any liberal and Democrat thinks. This coming election, decide wisely who you're defending. Because the person you're defending and voting for, if you do make the mistake of voting, could quite possibly be a pedophile that you're putting in office. Why? Because those government officials, those politicians, are working with the school districts to put pornographic novels into the hands of kids. I've noticed this past Wednesday that Greg Gutfeld, Cat Timpf, and certain celebrities are now laughing over it. Now I question the mind of Greg Gutfeld. Literally. Is he in fact a public, unregistered sex offender? Is Cat Timpf a public, not registered sex offender? Because if you saw Greg Gutfeld's show on September 13th, 2023, they decided to laugh at the thought of these kids reading pornographic material. It takes a pedophile to laugh at that. Okay? On that episode, whether it was scripted or not, you could tell Tyrus was angry because he's got self-proclaimed 5 kids. 2 of his own, and a couple of them from his wife's previous marriage. Now, to go show you, now, the guy who was sitting across from him is gay. He was even uncomfortable with it, but the jackass next to him, on the right, laughed over it. And then after that, decided to save his own ass when he found out that Tyrus has kids. He decided to mirror his own words back at Tyrus that he already said. Decide wisely on the next election. Because right now, there's not enough people coming out and saying that Biden is a pedophile who's screwing his own niece. Now, the only reason why, now imagine this, the only reason why Biden does not want to admit his 7th grandchild is probably most likely simply because it's not only his grandchild, also his daughter. Yeah, incest. So this bastard is coming up with shit, and these other politicians are coming up with shit to try to get the kids groomed into pedophilia. The politician you're voting for could quite possibly be a sex offender, and that's on you if you vote for them. Higher suggestion? Start intervening on political debates and start telling cops, touch me, I'll break your arm. Start telling politicians, the fuck is so funny? This is a real serious problem. I don't even care if you're laughing at me. How do I know you're not a pedophile? Mr. Cruz, what's so fucking funny? Are you a pedophile and you don't want to admit it? The one who doesn't even want to aid his own daughter getting out of depression because she's too busy cutting herself, which is a mental illness? Decide wisely on the upcoming election. Even right down to your governor. Like I said before, I advocate the assassination, and I encourage it of any corrupt politician, even the people who are doing their bidding for them. Because right now, every, quote, moderator of every debate is going to be censoring a lot of information. Then this coming, quote, virus that's coming out, I've been watching the Russian parliament. They're the ones who are trying to prevent everyone from getting themselves killed. They're the ones who went on air that Alex Jones had a segment on Infowars.com. It's now starting to, they're telling everyone DC is coming out with a new virus.